gonna have to preface this fucking video by saying most everything I'm gonna say is a rumor, and this is all my opinion, obviously. But let's start with the discussion. The discussion is that Call of Duty is going to be remastering Modern Warfare 2, and we don't know if it's going to be a pack-in for their new World War II game that's going back to their roots, because Infinite Warfare didn't meet sales expectations because nobody fucking likes jetpacking. Call of Duty can't do futuristic shooters as well as they like. Leave future shooters to games like Titanfall and Halo and Destiny and whatever the fuck else out there that does this futuristic sci-fi fucking bullshit. Leave that to games like that. Call of Duty cannot seem to get that right. So, they're going back to their roots. Now, granted, I know that this game has probably been in development for 3 whole years. But, you know, it's high time that we're going to get one of these older games. I don't know whose butt fucking idea, yeah, it's basically what Activision does to their customers. Anyway, whose fucking idea was to, you know, like, oh, let's just strap these soldiers with jetpacks and watch them bounce around the fucking area because everybody loves that, right? No, fuck that. It's fucking stupid. What? I don't understand who thought it was a good idea. Who wants that? I don't want it. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, but I didn't want it. I liked Black Ops 2. It was futuristic to the point where it was, I think it was like 2020, where literally everything was basically like MW3, except you got futuristic guns and futuristic tech. Like you got a gun, I think you got a gun that could shoot through walls and shit like that. I think there was one laser gun too. I think that was it. Unlike fucking Advanced Warfare that came out literally the next year, and you're flying, like you're literally flying. You're flying around the map like you're a fucking flying squirrel, fucking shooting people like it's nobody's fucking business. What the fuck is this? Nobody fucking wants that. Who fucking wants that? Nobody does. That's why they're going back to World War II. But here's the problem with that then. Why do you think they moved away from World War II? Why do you think they moved away from the formula of World War II shooters to Modern Warfare shooters? Why was MWR so successful? Because MWR was different. MWR did something not voice crack. I'm very sorry about that. That was horrible. It did something that not every shooter was doing then. It had a pretty interesting story, and 2 sequels later, the story finished out. Lots of people love that story. Soap, you know, all of those characters. I can't even name them because I don't give a fuck about these games. They're fucking, they suck, in my opinion. They suck. They're subpar. Crucify me. I don't care. But I would like to see a good COD game. You know? And when I mean, suck, they're not to the standard that I would want. They were still good. They were still decent. You know? I enjoyed playing MW3 with my friends. MW2 story was pretty good. The end scene of MW2 was pretty good. But that's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point is that World War II shooters, we moved away from World War II shooters because that formula was getting old and stale, and now this formula is getting old and stale. Evolution and change is natural for shooters. You can come up to me and tell me that Advanced Warfare was a try at evolving how these games function. And I'll tell you, that's fucking bullshit, because Advanced Warfare was still MWR, but all you did is you strapped these fucking soldiers with jetpacks and they're bouncing all over the fucking map. Like, it's not new. Lots of games have done that. It's not innovative. It's literally just Modern Warfare with jetpacks. They didn't change how it feels. They didn't change how it plays. They just changed the vertical movement and turned it up to 10. Now, I hear what you're saying. I hear what a lot of people are saying, that, oh, we want the old kind back because we're sick of the jetpacking in this game. We don't want it anymore. Yeah, I understand. Nobody wants it anymore. Like I said, I don't want it anymore. You don't want it anymore. Most of the people that play COD don't want it anymore. But the thing is that it doesn't fucking matter. Activision is just going to do what they want to do, and with this whole MW2 remaster, they're going to make probably another subpar shooter because that's what they've been making, and people are going to say meh, or people will get so stoked. But then what they'll do is they'll tie in the MW2 remaster for another $80 copy, just like with Infinite Warfare. But the thing about Infinite Warfare is that Infinite Warfare blew cock, and everybody hated it. So they tied in MWR remastered because MWR, Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm an idiot. They tied in MWR because sales were gonna slump. So the only way to get units shipped was to tie in this remaster. But that's, whatever, who cares? It's more money for Activision, more money in their pockets. That's what they want, But my advice to Activision and my advice to a consumer. So let's start with Activision. Risk reaps reward if you do it right. You could make the most groundbreaking shooter. You have some of the most talented people in your studios working for you. Some of the most talented people out there. They could make you the best shooter the game industry has ever seen, but you're cash cowing the fuck out of this franchise and killing creativity. You're basically telling them, yeah, we know you can make pretty fucking awesome games, and yeah, we should make something different. Nah, fuck that. Take Modern Warfare, put the jetpacks on them, watch them fly around. We'll sell 20 million in the first 2 months. Fuck. The fuck.
Proceed to biohazard container location.
And then my advice to consumers, this is what I've been practicing. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. Companies keep doing the shitty things they do is because you allow them to. Your purchase is basically your voice. If you don't purchase and enough people don't buy into this, they'll see that this isn't acceptable and they won't do it anymore. If you don't buy into their microtransactions, they won't have microtransactions. If you don't buy into their shitty DLC plan, they won't make this shitty DLC anymore. But people do. And it's just, they keep going, and they keep going, and they keep going, and going, and going, and going, and going, and going, until the whole franchise topples onto itself and is gone. It's gone. Because the game can't support this anymore, because the community hates it, and it's not selling anymore. This is the geeky reviewer, my humble opinion, Call of Duty, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.